I play this now and just go bare bottom hellbent, or do I hold on to it?
Hello there, I'm Carlos, and this is Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. In today's episode, we have our third combination of new and classic commanders from Commander Masters. This video is made possible by our sponsor, Card Conduit. Card Conduit is the #1 way to sell your Magic cards online. My favorite part is they give you a few different options to allow you to get the best return for all of your cards. I personally used their service twice now, and it really is the best way to trade in your cards. They take a very small cut, but still get you the best price online. If you're looking for a bit of extra cash or want to sell your whole collection, go to cardconduit.com/KingdomsTV to get started. Use the code KingdomsTV at checkout for 10% off your fees. As always, I want to say thank you to our awesome patrons, especially Jordan Ritchie, Worthy Glover, Morton Christensen, and LDAP. For us to continue to grow and bring you more episodes each week, we need your support. So consider joining the Kingdom here on YouTube or over at patreon.com/KingdomsTV.
Hey everybody, this is Carlos, and I'm playing Neheb the Eternal today. This is a reprint commander, and it has afflict, as well as at the beginning of my post-combat main phase, I get red mana for each life my opponents have lost. And this is actually a Dragon's Approach deck as well. So I'm trying to play all the best original red dragons.
Hey everyone, this is Jason R. I'm playing Aragorn the Uniter. We are doing blue Scribble, so it's oops all blue, 4-color blue, whatever you want to call it, it's blue.
Are you blue, Jason?
Andita.
How does it go?
Blue da dee da da dee da da dee.
Yep, very blue.
All right, I'm playing Narci Fablesinger. It's a new commander from Commander Masters. I'm actually really excited about it. I love playing enchantments and enchantresses type decks. So with this one, though, it's a little bit different. Instead of just playing enchantments, I'm trying to sacrifice them, draw some additional cards, get some value going that way. So we're playing a lot of really cool enchantments that allow me to sacrifice them, like sagas.
I'm playing Teysa. This is a reprint commander, and I call this deck, I've nicknamed this deck Triggered because everything has triggers and triggers other things. And, well, my goal is to double up on everything. Yeah, I'm Jay.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Ready, set, roll.
5.
7. Wow.
We all
I
had
beat it
fives
you guys
and
with average. I really thought
the
I had
more
nothing.
impressive part is that we all had 5s except for you.
Yeah. All right, I'll draw for turn. Play a mountain. Play a Chromox. Sort of sad, but I'll put a Dragon's Approach
Oh, no.
on there.
Shocking.
I'll tap these two for a Dragon Tempest. So whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under my control, it gets haste. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons I control.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Draw for turn. And I will play a Ketria Triumph tapped and pass.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to copy you. I'm going to play an Endatha Triumph tapped. Let's see you.
Draw for turn. Temple of Silence. Scry 1. Best turn.
Draw for turn. Play another mountain. Play an Arcane Signet. Best turn.
I was getting ready to get blasted by Dragonfire.
That's
No.
what I was looking about, too.
I unfortunately don't have much of that in this hand.
Draw for turn. Spire's Headquarters and pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, I'm going to play Vault of Champions, and I will thank you all for being my opponent today. And then I'm going to do the only thing I can do, and I will say this after I play this, though. I'm going to play a Sanctum Weaver, and I will say there are no combos in the deck with the Sanctum Weaver, just to be aware. Go. This is not my Sithis deck.
I'm going to play untap Scoured Barrens. Gain 1 life. Best turn.
If I don't draw a land, all my ramp is basically worthless.
Oh no!
I mean, it was until I drew this 4-mana card. Neheb, other Neheb. When I deal damage to a player or planeswalker, I can discard any number of cards. If I do, I can draw that many cards and get that much red mana. It's the turn.
Untap, draw for turn.
You're
Play
like-
a Temple of Epiphany and scry 1.
And add
Leave
none.
that there.
Yeah.
And pass.
No, it was...
I'm going to untap. We'll draw, play a Command Tower. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play a Seal
7 mana
Primordium.
everything.
I'm going to tap this for 2 green and this for a white. And then proceed to play a Fall of the Imposter. Okay, go.
All right. Play Mortuary Mire, tapped. When Mortuary Mire enters the battlefield, you may put target creature you own from your graveyard on top of your library. Don't have anything in my graveyard. But I'm going to tap and play Carrier Throw and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. All right, Jeff.
5.
You're going to kill it, so I will discard 4 cards, one of them being a land I drew. I just want to go deeper. I'll probably hit a land, and if I don't, then I...
Plus he gets
screwed
4
myself.
mana though,
Get
too.
4 mana, yeah.
Got a land. Plus 4 mana. I'll play a Jewel Lotus, crack it for Neheb, and I'll pay 6 mana for Lathliss Dragon Queen. I'll pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to play Growth Spiral.
I'm at 1 card in hand.
Draw a card. Temple
what it is.
Mastery. Gonna scry. Untap. Draw. Steam Vents. Untap.
Like-
Wall of Denial. Invisible Stalker. And pass turn.
Untap. Keep. Draw. I'm going to go to main phase, obviously, which means I have to tick this up to 2, and then I'll put another counter over here. I'm going to play Plains. I'm going to pay 4.
Just doubling up his temp.
Oh yeah, you get to deal damage.
You're
to
going to do
a
a
creature
damage
player.
to something. Anyone
One.
once? Before that?
This is a 2-1.
Shot that.
Play my commander, and then I'll add 3 green and play an Enchantress.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Alright, and go.
How do sagas, do they sack themselves?
Yes.
Of course they do.
Love
Tap
that.
this and put
Mhm.
Blade of the Blood Chief out. Tap this for Serrated Scorpion. When it dies, it deals 2 combat damage deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. We'll just put Blade of the Blood Chief on there.
My turn?
Yeah.
Come on, Wheel of Fortune. What's your biggest creature?
My 1, I guess, a 3/3, and I have a 2/4 that's tapped. Yeah, that's what I expected, actually. Yep. How much of a beating is it?
15 currently.
Oh,
Wow.
And this one has Afflict, so if you block it, you still take 3.
and you're just going to pump into it, isn't it? Because you're just going to get the man on the backside.
Yeah, I can only pump twice, so I can pump 2 more damage.
Okay, might as well, because you're just going to get the man on the backside. I don't think you're going to be able to spend 17 mana your turn, right? So
Yeah, if no blocks.
no blocks, yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
sure.
I'm going to take 17, right?
Sure.
Discard 2, draw 2.
Yep, Fellerstone, Mana Vault. Do I play this now and just go bare bottom hellbent? Or do I hold on to it? Scourge of the Throne.
Okay.
I
F5.
think it makes me.
Then you get another 5/5 dragon.
So, first off, Dragon Tempest
Triggers.
will do 2 damage. Won't really matter.
They'll ETB at the same time, so you can stack it,
He enters, this triggers.
and that triggers. So if you have that resolve first, it'll make a 3rd dragon,
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
and then you'll get 6 damage.
Yeah.
3 and 3.
2 3s instead of 3 and 2.
Yep.
Let's kill the hexproof thing. Just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
That's what you should.
I do think I shoot your commander. And then I'm going to shoot Jason in the face.
Yep.
That's the turn.
Draw for
Till
turn.
next turn.
There's a lot of
Untap.
other cool ones.
Carlos for 1.
There you go.
And I'm done.
Feel good about your life?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Untap, upkeep,
And I would have got another
draw.
token.
All right, I'm gonna go to trigger this though, and target Carlos to exile. Your thing. Tap this for 3 white, 2 more. I'm gonna play a brand new card in Ondu, Spirit Dancer.
Ooh.
Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, you may create a token that's a copy of it. Do this only once each turn. And then I will pay 2. I'm going to play a Birth of Meletus and get 2 of these. I'm just going to put this underneath to identify as a
Is
copy.
that the plains one?
Yes, it is the Plains one. That's exactly what it is. So I get to search my library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, and put it to my hand, and then shuffle afterwards. I'm going to play a land for turn in this Plains, and then say go, because that is my turn right there.
Sacrifice. Gets a counter. Create mana. White.
Yeah.
Damn!
Damn.
But you're not understanding.
I understand.
What?
He wants help killing you.
Why? You can get back. I have nothing now.
I just lost my mana generator, though, so I mean, it's not like I have.
Or it's fine.
But I gain 2 life. You guys each lose 2 life.
Draw for turn. Blade Mountain. Pass.
Draw. Weaver of Currents. Pass.
All right, I will untap, draw, play. Oh, go to my main. Let's take this up to 2.
Create 2 walls.
Yeah, I need 2 walls now. Play a plane.
That would just be a.
You've already won, Jeff. You've already won.
commander.
Arcane Denial.
Go.
You need to die.
All right, I got to draw 2, right? You could draw 1.
Yep.
I need to die. I'm trying to get some life back. That's what I was hoping to do. Like,
I know, but your life gaining thing is also going to be the thing that kills us.
Pass the turn. I'm getting. I'm in a bad spot. I mean, it's not going to get better.
Could have been better.
Could have been a lot better. I made poor choices. I should be the target for the rest of the game.
No, he's still the target.
Yep.
I don't
Still
make
the target.
choices like that. I make good choices. Neheb. Pass.
I really would appreciate if you'd
Roll for turn.
find a wheel.
Hey, I love a wheel.
Forest.
I
I
agree.
cast Aragorn the Uniter.
There he is.
Archmage.
Oh,
Emeritus.
nice.
So I'm going to scry 2 when I cast a blue spell. Pass
But
turn.
you also know it's...
Yeah.
Upkeep. Draw. Alright, I'm gonna tick up though to your point, and then I gain 4.
Rarely do.
For now, I'm just gonna play out Verdant Catacombs. I'm not gonna go and crack it for anything yet. I am then gonna play Composer of Spring. It's another new card. Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, you may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, you control 6 or more enchantments. Instead, you may put a creature or land card from your battlefield onto the battlefield tapped. I have 2. Alright, I'm gonna play
I
1
think that I can
and
think of
play
off
out
the top of my head.
an enchantment though, so I will cast. I will draw. I'm going to pay 3 and cast of Herbs and Stewed Rabbits. On cast, I will draw.
It's the worst name of a magic card ever.
Aragorn is feeling a little nostalgic.
Yeah.
This will trigger the saga when it enters, and I will put a +1/+1 counter on a creature.
Your lifelinker or a wall.
Put it on the wall. You're right.
All these
And
like
then
little...
also create a food token as well.
Every
You
time.
can go, Jay.
Yeah.
But it's... Yeah.
It's so flavorful, but
Yeah.
it's like, how do you balance it?
Let's just cast my commander, because...
Does she have lifelink?
No, she does not. She
Okay.
just doubles triggers. She's a human advisor. She's not a vampire.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to bust his neck now. And all of you guys.
Do it.
It's fair.
My turn?
Yep.
Draw for turn. Wow, we finally got a Dragon's Approach, you guys. I was feeling really weird. I hadn't seen a single one since the 1-2 I started the game with. Just as well.
So I have 4.
It's 6.
6.
We'll see if I get lucky. I have cast very few Jessica's Wills in my
Successful Jessica
time.
Wills.
So I always end up taking it out, and then I see other people play it, and I'm like, why do I take that
It's
out?
so amazing.
But I'm not very helpful on these cards for some reason. Okay, I'm okay. No, not that okay.
Ooh.
Suck. It's pretty bad.
You got a dragon out.
You
What are you
get
talking about?
6 mana.
It was Jessica's dragon.
It's pretty bad. Land for turn. And this one goes away because it's just his turn.
Yep. Exactly.
And Wrathful Red Dragon gets haste, and I do a damage. Any 1/1s?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Life
shoot
gain.
that life gain sacker guy.
Totally.
Should have put a counter on it.
Carl's just over here picking on me.
You have the best stuff.
You have the
I just have
shootable
stuff. I don't have the best stuff. If you're gonna call this the best stuff,
I would
You
have
just
killed the
made fun of-
Emeritus.
you just
I
made
would've
fun of
killed
my-
the Emeritus if I could. All right.
you just made fun of my rabbits
I
and
did.
stew.
It is pretty bad.
of Herbs and Stewed
Yeah.
Rabbit.
How much damage power do you have on the board?
2.
One.
And that's Defender.
Yeah. Here's a one.
I'll attack you with a flick 3.
Yeah, let's block and we'll just take the 3. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what you're just bolting me for free is what you're doing.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Find Glimmer Snarl enters the battlefield tapped. Spark double. Response.
I don't know.
I have a response. I will scry 2. It's gonna copy Archmage Emeritus actually. Pass turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll sacrifice the Verdant Catacombs. You will get the land. Lose the life. It's alright. I will go to untap now for my turn. Draw for turn. I will go to main and up that and create another food token and then draw a card. Pay 3 and play a Ghostly Prison. Get a draw card. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play a card that might make some people upset, but we'll see. I don't think it should. Stony Silence.
Actually, 6. No. I mean, it does. But
Draw a card.
So your equip costs are turned off.
Blade
And
of
I still don't
Bloodshave.
get to play a land because there's no lands. And then back to a full hand somehow with any lands in it. So it's just okay. Go.
It's the best possible thing to have.
No, I want to do some more things, so I'd like to get some lands. so I can play more.
What? You'd like to do more things?
It's close.
See, this is how the history of dragons always goes. They dominate the world when it first begins, and then industry and cultivation from men take over and
Yep.
wipe them out.
Because we're greedy and we like our gold, okay? You can't
Okay,
hoard it
let's-
for yourself.
Yeah.
Do this
There's
first.
a big
Defiler of Faith.
rock from the sky blew up all the dragons.
Yep.
Defiler of Faith is a 5/5 vigilance, is an additional cost to cast white permanent spells. You may pay 2 life for those white symbols. If you paid life this way, the effective reduced. Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
you cast a white permanent, create 1/1 white soldier tokens. I'll pass the turn.
Come on, Wheel of Fortune. Here we go.
No, I have the full hand. I don't want you to have a full hand.
Dragon's Approach. How much power do you have again?
I think it's the same 2.
Take 3 more. Alright, block there. Pass the turn. Oh, I get 12 mana. Pass the turn.
That's incredible. Draw for turn. The
You had
council
some
of
way
4.
to.
Oh, baby.
So I'm gonna make a 1/1
You
human.
had some way to stack
Scry
with
2. Okay, pass.
More wheels.
yours.
Tap, upkeep, draw, go to
You did.
main,
I did that.
activate of herbs and stewed rabbits, and create 2 1/1 half.
I thought it would be more interesting to see you play from the back foot.
Oh, that's fine.
He's doing a great job at it still. He's gonna kill me.
No, I could have been
You know
going at
why?
you hard, but you have enough
I
life
made
gain.
a conscious decision to kill myself.
You have food tokens. You have your commander.
I can't use my food tokens.
Oh.
He's still using
So he silenced himself.
Oh, did you do that on purpose?
I was hoping to draw with the. I was hoping for other things. Yes. Play Yavimaya,
That was
Cradle of
sweet.
Growth. I am going to play Eerie Ultimatum. Return any number of permanent cards with different names from my graveyard to the battlefield. Verdant Canopy comes back. Of Rabbits, Aslid, Birth, Sanctum, Ondu, and Fall of the Imposter. Okay, I want to copy my Sanctum Weaver. That one gets a counter, and then I get to put another counter on something else, and another counter on something else, and another food token as well. We'll pump this up just so he's a better blocker. I'm going to put the counter on Ondu. The other thing that triggers as well is Composer of the Spring, which I had a bunch of enchantments in the battlefield, but I don't have any lands to put out, but I do have a creature to put out now that I have more than 6. So I get to put Akathea, Hand of Erebos, into the field.
Ooh.
It has menace. Other enchantment creatures I control have menace, and whenever she enters the battlefield or attacks, except to one target non-aura enchantment card from my graveyard, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 3/3 black zombie in addition to its other types. I don't have anything in my graveyard to go grab now, so it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna go search for planes. That is my turn. Go.
Jay, look at what you've saved. You saved a monster.
Have you seen the anime Monster? This is exactly what happens in it. It's a really good anime. Kid,
Paid 2 life, reduced her cost by 1 white for Ixia mana.
4 mana.
Paid 4, ticked her up 1, put a Ghost Form counter on Defiler of Faith. So when he dies, he returns to my hand and creates a 1/1 spirit. Cast Cold the Weak, create 4 black mana,
Get the sack a creature.
soldier, and then we'll cast Thopter Squadron.
All right.
Pass turn.
Wheel, baby, wheel. Every
Could have attacked
turn.
Jason.
I'm
That wouldn't have done
trying
anything.
to
I have a
stabilize.
0 weight.
Yeah, that's what I said. It wouldn't have done anything either.
Dragon's Approach.
That's the thing that's gonna kill me.
Chink, chink.
Oh, actually, didn't you cast 2 spells last turn? I get a knight. Yeah, you can't play with your hand open, dude. Just gotta quietly tick up that planeswalker. Alt. Oops.
What does the second ability do?
Exile. Target
Not
non-permanent.
What?
-3.
She's really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even paid attention to it. Now it's horrible for me.
Yeah.
It's not going to do anything to you yet.
Well, you can block with your flyer. I'm gonna attack the Kaya now.
Okay.
Okay, second main phase. I get 9 mana. Dreku said Maw of Flames. If it comes into the battlefield. Oh no.
What?
It's on attacks.
It's only on attack.
When it
Never mind.
attacks,
I
does
thought when it
4.
came into play, I'd be able to do 3 and 4 damage.
No, it's attacks. It's really good. And it's 2/3,
Oh,
right?
I get 2 damage.
Yep, 2 damage.
I have
Yeah.
to do the Kaya. Alright, that's all for me.
Draw for turn. We're gonna cast the Temporal Anchor. So beginning by upkeep, scry 2. Whenever I choose to put 1 or more cards on the bottom of my library while scrying, exile that many cards from the bottom of my library. During my turn, I can play cards exiled with this.
Yep.
I'll scry 2
Which is great.
while that's on the stack.
Okay.
And then this will resolve. And that's my turn. Pass.
Right, on top.
Because then you would have
Upkeep,
been just
draw.
getting her over.
Alright, I go to my main, and I get an uptick on these things. I'm going to put a counter on her, and I create another wall too. Tap both of these, 1 for black, 1 for white, and then I'll leave myself with
His
7
commander.
black and 8 white left over though.
Oh,
and
yes,
I already played
commander.
my commander. I will now sacrifice my Seal of Primordium to destroy my Stony Silence. When I sacrifice an enchantment, I get to draw a card. I will sacrifice
That's
my
funny,
food
man.
and go down to 4 white and 3 black remaining.
Doesn't
and
matter.
at
More
12,
interesting than Kaya every
I
turn.
plains 7 mana remaining. I'm going to use 5 of it, so I'll leave 1 white and 1 black remaining. I play Sphere of Safety.
No.
I will also make a copy of Sphere of Safety though
No.
Wait.
jeez.
I make a soldier.
on the cast, yeah. And I also will draw for the cast too.
Dovin's Veto. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's it.
things are gonna happen here. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
I'm gonna scry 2. So I'm gonna put both of these under my library. This will trigger, and whenever I put cards on the bottom of my library while scrying, I'll exile them. And then on my turn I can play this. So it's a Philagi Wayfarer and a Seagate. I'll make a soldier.
I'll use the 2 floating in this plane field
Mine
to
too.
play out a Staff of Completion. I'm going to play Seal of Doom. I'm going to make a copy of that one. Pay 3 and tap this to proliferate. Pay 3 life. I'll uptick here. 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 And then that will trigger these to get sacrificed in their sagas as well. Exile target creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. I'm going to choose Jason. For that one, I'm going to gain 2 life off of this one. Because all these 3 have triggered their last things, though, my commander's ability will trigger. And it says when the final chapter of an ability saga is resolved, each opponent loses X life and gain X life where X is the saga's mana value. So that is a total of 8 negative for each of you, and I gain 8. I also sacrificed 3 things, though, for my commander, and now I get to draw 3 cards. I'm going to pay 5 and play out a Doomwake Giant. On cast, I will draw a card from Enchantress Presence. Hold on, no, this is stupid. Okay, I get to put a creature on the battlefield. I will put Sithis onto the battlefield.
Yep.
It's an enchantment.
Yep.
I get to then put another creature or land onto the battlefield.
So all 2 toughness creatures are gone.
And then instead of putting a land, though, I will put a creature and I will put Braids, Arisen Nightmare out. I'm going to attack you with my alternate commander.
For 6.
6. And it has menace, though, but also I get to exile an enchantment and then put it on the battlefield as a 3/3 zombie. I'm going to exile the sphere. It's a 3/3 creature, but it's still an enchantment, though, so it enters the battlefield. I get the trigger from the Composer of Spring and the Doomwake Giant, so all your creatures also get another -1/-1. And I will put out a land onto the battlefield. Now my turn's done. Go.
Just sacrifice.
I'm going to tick her up. Put a Ghost Form counter here. 5 and play Sanguine Blood. And tap 1 and equip the Blade of Blood Shield to the 5/5. Yeah.
Untap. Draw a card. Dragon's Approach. So 1 more and I get a free dragon. Clear my text up. What creatures do you have, Jeff?
You could hit Sithis, which is a 1/2. You have my
Yeah, Sphere Safety guy.
Sphere Safety is a 3/3. You can hit him. Yeah. My 2 enchantments are both 0/2s. Commander's a 3/3. You can hit a bunch of stuff, whatever you want.
Yeah, let's do your token sphere and your token mana producer. We'll get rid of your Sithis. We'll attack Kaya. So
The mana matter.
try and not hurt you guys too much.
Appreciate it.
Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn.
Underworld Breach.
I'm going to put these both under bottom of my library. It's going to get exiled. It's Propaganda and Kyora's Follower. And then I'll draw for my turn. I'm going to play the red card I had in my hand. Omnath.
3-color Omnath.
1 damage to that.
In response, I'll sacrifice it and give my Doomwake Giant protection from
You draw a
Jolene.
card.
And I'll draw a card.
Now, my 8th land. Gonna put a +1/+1 counter on this dude. I'll draw a card. Galadriel of Lothlorien. That was my 2nd spell for the turn. So I'll make a useless knight. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to pay 5 and play a Tell of Tinravu. And then I'll draw 2. Alright, so that's when
Jumping
enchantment enters the
genres.
battlefield. When it enters the battlefield, Doomwake Giant will trigger -1/-1 to all your creatures. And then Composer of Spring will trigger, and I will put
Constellation.
a Destiny Spinner to the battlefield tapped.
Okay, that's 2.
Another one for Doomwake Giant to trigger. And since I have a land in my hand, I will put a Cave of Koilos in the battlefield tapped. I'll also make my commander indestructible for right now. I'll play another enchantment for turn. On cast, I'll draw 2.
That's 3.
Let's go get the legendary enchantment creature. I don't know if I actually have one. Actually, I know I do. I'm going to get Callous,
2
Guided
wraths.
by Fate.
It's another hour.
And then I'm going to
yeah.
put this into field
Yeah.
for Composer of Spring, triggering Doomwake Giant again.
So anything with 4 toughness is dead.
Alright, so I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to play out the Seal Cleansing, though, which will draw me 2, and then trigger the other
Fine.
things.
That kills my Wrathful Red Dragon.
And then actually,
I'm gonna draw a card.
You get 2 more counters.
Second card.
and then I will put out Weaver of Harmony. Other enchantment creatures I control get +1/+1.
Would it
and
be
copy,
1?
So that's 6.
Kills Neheb.
But what we're going to do here is we are going to go attacking and trying to finish stuff, though. But first I'm going to do this. I'm going to tap this and pay 3 life. Pump everything. So I'm going to attack out. I'm going to attack with Athenica
And a halfling will kill me.
and a halfling to you. Also on attacks that I get to trigger her, though, and pull something back. Sanctum Weaver. And then, so that's 10 to you. I'm going to attack Jay for 5.
Take 5.
Oh, sorry. Let me do this, actually. Sorry. Let me sacrifice the Seal of Doom to kill Jay's creature as well. Let me attack with the rest of it, though. Draw. And then I get to attack with everything else. So that's another 11 to Jay. Okay, go Jay.
I'm dead, I think.
Untap, draw. There's a Saga.
There we go. So,
Neheb the Eternal. If you want to untap and attack, I think we're dead.
It's definitely over now because I can do this now on my turn. I'll draw for turn. My things will tick up, which matter though. But the biggest thing is that on my turn, this will tick up like shooting away another legendary creature, which I don't think I actually have, so I'm not going to even go search for it. I can pay 3 life and proliferate though, triggering this though, which will make you all lose 4 life. But the bigger thing is my creatures will gain double strike until end of turn, which then gives me plenty of power to run through.
Nice.
And all my enchantment creatures have minutes too.
I was killed by my big fat mouth.
The mercy play and then the
Yeah.
big fat mouth.
You
The
know.
optimal place that would have been for letting Carlos kill me first,
Yep.
and then playing Gam on the
Because you
following
guys
turn.
had full life.
Yep.
There's no way, like, even if I dealt you 10 damage, that sucks. But then my game would have still played out how it did. I didn't have much the rest of the game.
At that point, I probably would have started taking over.
Jason would have taken over.
Probably would have for sure, though, because we both would have been attacking you.
Yep.
So it wasn't a for sure thing because
It's not.
you're
for sure.
gone with all your because that's again, in my opinion, what won you the game was all your resources.
Oh no, you're right.
So-
So I'm saying if he had waited that turn, you would have killed me though, right? He would have had the arcane denial still up in his hand. You would have played out. That would have been big.
I had
Like-
a dragon, but like he has to deal with both of us.
Yeah, I
And
think
so,
Jason was in a pretty good spot from there though, especially with what we saw later on in the game.